Let's get right into it. We're all chasing the sun. The sun is in the middle of our galaxy, and every planet in our galaxy revolves around the sun. In a sense, we're all chasing our form of the sun. We're all chasing that thing in the middle that we can revolve around. For some people, it's religion. For some people, it's philosophy. For some people, it's money. For some people, it's hedonistic reasons for whatever that could entail. We're all just chasing something that gives us a reason for whatever we want to do. And I realized because I was having a conversation with my homie maybe 2 years back on money. We was talking about money. We was talking about how we need to get some money and this and that. And it made me realize, like, yo, we're all just chasing something. I can't remember who said it, but we're all a slave to something. We're all, and not in a metaphorical, not in a literal sense, but in a metaphorical sense. And we're all chained up to something. All of us. For some people, they're chained up to money. Money is the only reason they even wake up in the morning. It's the reason why they grind. It's the reason why they shine so bright. It's the reason why they feel so comfortable with themselves. Because 9 times out of 10, it's probably because they've experienced poverty. And they're like, I'd never want to experience that. They're consistently running away from the demon called poverty. They never want to go back to that. As in, they may treat themselves every now and then, go on a vacation here and there. But for the most part, they're working. Whether it's a business, whether it's their job, whatever it is. And you can't blame them. A lot of us base our reality around the thing that we revolve around. A lot of people who are very religious orientated base their values, mentality, and just the overall way they carry themselves based off their religion. They based off what their religious text says. This is how I should carry myself, and this is how they do it. Of course, it's very few of the people who actually follow it, but the people who do are people you can feel, you can sense that they are at peace with themselves. And then there's people who devoutly honor philosophy, and they really sit there and they break down and they really want to get to a deeper understanding of philosophy, because for whatever reason they can't find that in religion. Perfectly fine, by the way. And I feel like it's okay. Both sides, the religious side and the philosophic side, are both okay, because in both instances you're both basing your morality, your values, and just in all the way you want to be treated, the way you treat people, on an idea that you deem to be true, an idea that resonates with you. In my opinion, this side topic, I don't believe there is a correct religion or there's a correct way or path for other people to go down. If you believe that Islam is your religion, perfect. Who am I to tell you chose the wrong religion? If you think Judaism is your right religion, perfect. If you think Christianity is your religion, perfect. If you think Islam or Buddhist is your religion, that's fine. If you're like, I don't really like the ideas within religion, I like philosophy, I like existentialism, I like absurdism, solipsism, all these different isms, all these different ways of thinkings, that's also fine, because it's what your heart leads to. Whatever your heart desires, wherever your heart leads to, that's what's for you. So in the belief that everybody should just be of one religion, or everybody believing in a false religion, they need to believe in this one religion because this one religion is the truth, this and this, I just don't. because it sounds narcissistic to me. Or if you think that your religion is better than mine, you're wrong. And we could debate on this. What are you debating religion for? What is the essence of you debating on the existence or the proof of that your religion is real or not? What is the point of it? What do you actually... Okay, you've argued for 3 hours. What have you actually gained? Nothing. But I'm pretty sure if both guys from both religious texts came, I don't think they would want to see their followers arguing about whether they believe it's true or not. Believe what you want to believe. Christianity sometimes sounds like authoritarian. Sounds very, you have to believe in this. There's no way you don't believe in this. No. And I believe in God. I believe in Christianity. I do. But I'm able to point out the very authoritative way about it. Going back to the sun analogy and how it relates to religion, just our way of life, we're all trying to find what our heart leads to. We're all trying to find what the love that we carry in us leads to. What can help me? What can help my life? What can change me and make me feel like a better person? Whether it's for others or for myself, what can make me feel better? For some it's religion, some is philosophy. And I can't fault either or, because your heart led to philosophy and it's making you become a better person. I don't know if you chose religion, your life would become a better person. I don't. But I've seen people who are religious. Lives are good and bad. And I can't say, oh yeah, if you just believe in something else, it'd be better. No. It's what your heart leads to. What sun is you chasing? What sun are you chasing? What sun are you orbiting around that carries you and makes you feel this way? And could I blame him for having that viewpoint? I don't know. I really could. I don't know. My problem with this thing is, and how it kind of relates to me is, I don't really know for other people what is the right or wrong sun. You know what I'm trying to say? Because there's a lot of people who I know whose life consists, literally revolves around women. And I don't know if I have the authority to tell them that's not the right sun. I know I don't have that authority. And I've never acted like I do. And I've tried to tell them, yo, chill with all, like, chill, go do something else. Trying to use an authority I don't have, and I just contradicted myself, right? I apologize for that. I've tried to use the power, like, yo, chill. But I'm coming to that age where it's like, you can't tell nobody shit. Remember, I heard this a while ago, that you can't tell a grown man nothing. You can just suggest it. And I'm not grown in any way. I am only 17, right? But I'm getting to that age where you can't tell a motherfucker, oh yeah, stop talking to women. Nah. You can suggest, yo, bro, the way you looking right now, yo, bro, this show, you mean whatever girl this week, you might need to slow down, big dog. Like, I ain't saying not do it at all, but slow down. You gotta suggest it. You can't say it. And it's attention. Oh my goodness. There's a person I know whose life revolves around attention. It's very weird trying to authorize a power you don't have and then getting mad because they don't listen. This is a problem I have, and I gotta work on it. I try to use a power I do not have to get a result I know for a decent percentage will not come about, but then I still find a way to somehow release a bit of anger or annoyance. Because this person does not, you could tell them exactly what's going to happen. But because their life revolves around attention, But yet, all the good advice, all the best thoughts you can think of goes out the window when attention is present. And there's really nothing. Once somebody has chose one thing to revolve around, there's not much you can really do. So if someone decides that, oh yeah, they're going to revolve around women, it's going to take a decision on their part to change. If someone decided, oh yeah, I'm going to choose Islam, on some Brittany Renner shit, where they're like, yeah, I'm going to choose Islam to revolve around. And then to switch and go back to what she was, that's a decision that came from her. Not to mention the influence that people can have on the son that you pick. A lot of people who, bringing it back to religion, a lot of people who chose a religion didn't actually, I don't want to say want to, but didn't actually have the best circumstances of being brought into it. Most people were forced, especially if you're African or American. We can be honest, a lot of people don't have good experiences with the church because they were forced there on Sunday. Every Sunday, you gotta go. And it's like, I don't even want to. I'm not hearing it. You gotta go. And some people will be like, yeah, you're saving them, but I don't see it that way. I don't see forcing somebody to go do something as a way of trying to help them. And it depends. As in forcing somebody to read so they can increase their understanding, that's a different case. But forcing somebody into a religion, I'm pretty sure even the religious texts they don't force. Go out, preach, and let what they do. Because as you start to get older, the effects of advice on people lessen unless you're actually willing to take advice. I made a video talking about how when I was younger I could not take correction. And it took me until I started to get older for me to actually want to hear advice, for me to actually want to hear what other people are saying. You can't have that. You can't tell that somebody as a kid, they don't really want to hear what you have to say. They don't. They want to do kid stuff. They want to be outside. They want to play video games. They want to do this stuff. So now imagine them forcing them to make a very, like I'm saying, son-altering decision that you're going to revolve your life around this for the rest of your life. At the age of 7, they didn't even get to learn about any other religion. Nope, this one. Don't care what you say. And then until they grow older, or they may even grow older and resent the religion because of the way they was brought into it, and they changed their whole son to a completely different thing, and it's something completely different. I remember there was a video of a guy saying that he was born and raised in a Muslim household. He's probably the only Christian within his family. He's 22. I'm telling you, a conscious decision to change your son can only come from the person themselves. There's nothing you can do to change somebody's son. All you can do is suggest and see if they take it. But if they're one of those people who don't, in which is not open to advice, throw it away. You're only wasting your time. But yeah, that's just my thoughts for today. Shout out to all my Apple Podcast listeners, Spotify listeners. Yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Peace.